This is Karen with Grace B Creations. It's Saturday evening. We are going to be working in the junk journal tonight, and we're also going to be doing the drawing for Monday's Making It Monday. I added a few more projects that people have added from Monday's video. And I also have everybody else's still in here as well from the week before. So we have a whole jar full of projects for Monday, and we're going to choose one tonight at the end of the video. So tonight we're going to be working in the junk journal. I'm so excited. It's getting full. We're going to do a couple of pages tonight. I grabbed some ephemera. I grabbed some of some projects that I have done in the past that I had in my project bin that I would like to add in the book. I want to show you really quick. These two tags here are probably one of my favorite tags that I've ever made. I've been looking for the perfect book to put it in. I even contemplated on making this a journal cover, because this is my favorite tag that I've ever done. I absolutely love this tag. I love the ripped paper and the charm with the word believe in it, and just like the whole thing. I just love how this came out. And then I love this tag as well that I did. And so I wasn't sure if I was going to add it in this book. I'm still holding on to these. I'm waiting for like the perfect book to either put it on the front or to put it inside. So I just took that out. I wanted to show you really quick. I was thinking about doing a video showing you guys what's in my project bins. The only thing about that is that some of them are really old and out of my style, but maybe I can still show them to you. Maybe that'll be like a fun video. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do a video showing you my project bins of all my past projects that I've done. And here's one of them. Here's an example of a project that I did in the past. It's a piece of wallpaper that I put a center hole. It's real wallpaper, and I stitched around the whole wallpaper, and then I put acetate in here with some dried flowers, and then it's a tag that pulls out. Isn't that pretty? It's a tag with some pearls here and some lace, and this tag just pulls out. That was super cute. I remember making this a long time ago, so I thought I would add this into the book tonight. This was a real fun project to make. I like that it's made out of wallpaper, so it has like a real firmness to it. So anyways, so I have a few projects over here that I can add to the book. So let's get started. And this is one thing I wanted to add into the book. I pulled this from one of those old-fashioned magazines that I got from Crafty Me Shop. And I really want to see about adding this in somehow, but I don't want to just plop it in the book just as is. I really want to put it on the back of something. I don't know if I want like a piece of cardstock, or I really meant to print something up before doing that. I mean, I could maybe possibly put it on the front of a paper, but let me just put that aside for now until I think about what I want to do. I have my favorite lace for this week's Crafty Me Shop. I'm definitely going to be adding some of that in the book tonight. So let's take a look at what we have. We are getting a lot of stuff into this book. So I've been really wanting to, I have these corners I want to add. I've been wanting to put this little ruffle somewhere in the book. I found a chair to go in front of my sewing machine. Now I just need to get a camera mount so that I can start doing videos over on my sewing machine. So that's going to be coming soon too. I would love to show you how I stitch for those who like to stitch. Okay, so let's place this cute little ruffle somewhere in this book. Can find place. Oh yeah, this is that thing I made. I'm in love with this. I can't believe that I just took one piece of paper and just made this really cute project. I just love this. I'm going to find a place for it in the book as well. I just love it. Ruffle. Let me see. Where can I put the ruffle? Could add it up here in the corner on this paper clip. Like that. That's cute. It matches over the tissue paper. I actually like that. I love this piece here. I've been wanting to find a spot for this as well. So I'm just going to keep grabbing something and placing it somewhere. We can decorate this book and get it filled up more. I also did this the other day too. I just added some lace onto this really pretty paper. I absolutely love this paper. Actually, you know what? Look at that. I think I just found a home for this beautiful quilt poem. Yeah. You know what I could do? Let me just place this up really quick. I was thinking, actually place it to the side for a moment. What I could do is I could put I don't want to really cover it though. I was going to back it with some lace, but I don't know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me see. I have some tissue paper left, and I have, maybe I could just, I don't know if this is going to make a difference or not. I just wanted to put it over something. The tissue idea is a great idea, but I need a longer piece. Let me see. It's funny how I make my desk all nice and neat with all of my projects, and then it ends up being a tornado when I finish. I'm looking for a larger piece of tissue. Hold on one second. Let me just grab another piece of pink tissue. Okay, I have some more tissue here. I'm just gonna grab a piece. This reminds me of last night, of yesterday's video of trying to tear the tissue perfectly straight. That was hilarious. Okay. I guess this tissue paper just loves to be torn straight, but I want it to be straight this time, so I'm actually surprised it's working with me. All right, so I think what I'm going to do, I have this idea of just lining this paper with some tissue, and I was going to place this over. I really wanted the embossed paper, tissue, but I don't have one that's long right now. So maybe I can just do a partial. Just to give it like a little bit. I just want to layer it a little bit. I just don't like that right there. Maybe I should, hold on. Or I could just enclose it in the lace, but I don't want to. Let me try this. I'm going to do a little, I don't want to ruin the poem because this is like from an antique book and I cannot replace this. I'm going to try and do that little effect that I did with the tag last night and do it on the paper. But I'm just using very little glue. Yeah, this will work. Like that. Just kind of wrap it. Like that. I like that a lot. And do the top as well. Just so we can hide those harsh edges to the paper. I don't want to cover the words. This is a really cute poem. So basically I'm just like enclosing it. It gives it like a really cute little look. Like that. And then now I'm going to glue it on the back of this piece of paper, which has lace on the side. Like that. And this opens, which is really cool too. I'm just going to glue this right here. All right. Now, let's place it in the book. Now, where to put it is the question. I'm seeing some pink around here, so it might go good here. I want it to be on the right side so that the lace is sticking out. I'm thinking the first signature. That would go inside of that, so that won't work. That's a tuck. I could put it on this tissue paper because then that would open up like that. That'll work. I'm gonna put this right on top of this vellum. Well, let me think for a second. Hold on. Where's the other side of that? Right here? I want to make sure I'm keeping at least one of them. Okay, that's good. I wanted at least one of the vellum pieces to be free because I love the look of the really pretty flowers. I didn't want to cover both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and place it here. I'm going to glue it down. Like that. Like that. So now we have like a little opening. So we have the poem here, and then we have a little opening there. That's cute. Let me just make sure that that's good and glued. Seems like some of the edge didn't get down. I like that. That's really cute. I really, really like that a lot. I don't know. I'm thinking a row of these pearls. Christina, I am completely using up all these pearls that you gave me, these mini ones. I have bigger ones, but I don't have the small ones. They're really cute. Oh, speaking of Happy Mail, Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, while I'm finishing doing this, let me tell you a little story. Well, it's not a story, but I got a surprise box in the mail today. And I was almost in tears. A woman named Deb, she sent me Happy Mail before, and then I sent her one. And she sends me an email and says, do you mind if I just send you a couple of little things extra? I know that I sent you a Happy Mail before, but would you mind if I just sent you a couple more things I want to send you? And I was like, aw. I'm like, you don't have to. And she wrote this a while ago, so, you know, I said, oh, you don't have to. That's awfully kind of you. And, you know, so I didn't think anything of it, you know, because I don't expect anything from anyone. You know, I'm very honored to be doing this channel for you all, and I don't expect anything in return, you know, but when I do get a Happy Mail, it just, I can't even say, like, anyways, so I didn't have it on my mind, and I had forgotten a little bit about it because, you know, I don't expect anything. So, you know, I'm just like, oh, that was really sweet of you. Thank you so much. And you don't have to do that. You don't have to send me anything. I didn't want her to have to spend any more, you know, postage on me or anything. And so anyways, I was sitting in my craft room today getting ready to do a couple of videos, and I saw the mailman pull over to the side because when I have something that doesn't fit in my box, she'll go and pull aside, and I'm like, oh, I'm trying to think, did I order something? Oh, maybe my Temu box is coming in today. I'm going to add these little corners here that I did a punch out on, and I'm going to place them on the inside of this that I just made. So I'll continue telling the story while I do this. So I saw this big box in her hand, and I'm like, oh man, that's not Temu. Temu's orange, so I knew it wasn't Temu. And I'm trying to think, I'm like, I already got my box from Crafty Me, so I couldn't think of what it could be. And, I'm not going to be using this as a tuck because it's too thin to stuff any papers in there. I mean, I'll try to do it with the second one. This one was really thin. Anyways, so I get the box and I see Deb's name on it. And I'm like, oh my goodness, she did send me a box. That's right. She told me she was going to send something. I'm like, but she told me it was going to be a little something, not a big something. So I go and open the box. Like literally, I take the knife to open the top and it pops open. It was so stuffed with beautiful stuff that it just popped open. And I'm like, oh my God, you know, it almost felt like one of those butterfly cards that you get, you know, those new ones that they have out where the butterflies like pop out and fly everywhere. It reminded me of that, except it was Happy Mail ephemera. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I haven't opened it. It's all in like clear bags, but I can see through it and I can see what it is. She sent me tons of like lace and fabric and buttons. I mean, there's so much in this box. I'm like, I sent her an email right away. I'm like, Deb, you didn't have to do all that. I'm like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. I'm so touched. And oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So I'm doing I asked her if I could do a video, and she told me it was okay. So I'm going to be doing the Happy Mail opening tomorrow. I'll be posting that video. So I am excited. It's right over there. I haven't looked in it yet, so I'm really excited. But thank you so much, Deb. I know she's watching this. I appreciate it so much. Happy Mail it makes me happy. I guess that's why they call it Happy Mail. But I'm humbled, you know, maybe a little shy when I get something from someone. because I don't expect anything from anybody, you know. It's like I do this because I love to do it, but I so appreciate it when I do get it. And with all the happy mails I've gotten from people, I've just been so humbled. The box that Christine sent me with the book, I was just like, oh my goodness, I'm floored. So thank you to those who have sent me a happy mail, and I love doing happy mail exchanges. I do. All right. So expect that video tomorrow. Here's a spot for this cute little ruffle. Right on the other side of that bag envelope. Ooh, I like it. And this is on the third signature. Wait a minute. This way. Like that. And I have some, okay, gotta find a home for this. And then also I did some in stenciling the past couple of days. I've been doing a little stenciling. I did a really cute bag. I did this little thing. I can put that in. I did this bag. It was so much fun. I love stenciling. All right, let's find a home. I also did these too, like on old-fashioned paper, magazine paper. So I can throw that in there too. I did this one. It's like a really old book paper, and I did a little stenciling on that. All right, I think I tore this, so I'm just gonna tear it a little bit more. And I want to add this somewhere. I think this would be nice. Let me see, maybe I can. Can I put that on the back of that? Hold on. Oh, that's on the other side of that. But I think I didn't. No. Get my paper clips out. I hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. It's really hot here in Georgia. I've been just staying in. I do not do well with the hazy, hot, and humids. I do not do well with that. Hazy, hot, and humid. HHH. I also have a paper clip here I can add. And I definitely want to add one of my tags that I made the other day, yesterday. Definitely want to add one of those. This book is coming out so cute. I just want to make sure I proportion everything evenly, and I don't want to throw a bunch of stuff together. I can add something on the other side of this doily. That would be a good place to put, I've been wanting to put this somewhere. And I think, well, it might be a little too wide for that. Actually, this would go good right here on this page. What I can do, I'm gonna glue it like this so that I can keep it as a pocket. I love doing that because it gives you a place to tuck other things. As you guys know, that's one of my staples that I do in my books. I love to create pockets on pockets. Anytime I can do that, I will do it. Because why not? If you're going to place something down on a page fully, you might as well just... If you're going to put something down on a paper and you're not going to put anything else around it, why not just glue a U so that you can like take a couple of pieces of ephemera and have a place to tuck things into. It just adds to your book, you know. Like I could slip this right in here, right? But I'm not going to just slip it in there because that would be boring. I'm going to add some lace on the edge of that. Let's see, what can I add on the trim? Maybe I can do a different color. Maybe a little bit of soft green. Make sure I'm in film here. I'm going to add a little soft green to the end of this. Okay. A little ruffle. Like people would say, a little something something. A little something something on the end. A little something something. Alright, so now when I place that in there, look at that. You have a little ruffle on the edge. Isn't that cute? It's the little things. And I like that it's a different color. You know, it just pops. So whenever you place something down on a page, make it a U. Make it a U, okay? You just glue a U. Glue a U. Make a pocket. Look at that. A little tuck, a little hidden gem, and you have a little lace sticking out the side there. Isn't that cute? I love it when things come together like that. I'm just going to glue this back down a little bit. It came undone so that I can fold like that. Isn't that cute? Yay! I love it. All right. Now, something to go on here. I have a couple things. I've got this little lace pocket, but I don't want to put doily on doily. I also have this cute little pocket that I made out of this fabric a long time ago. This is another old project I did. I made this out of napkin, but I don't think that'll go on there either. It's too wide. What about this envelope? Nope. Let me see. Maybe something simple? I'm learning that if I can't find a place to put something, I move on to the next thing. I don't want to stay on something too long. I got this from Rose Hill Paper Cottage. That might look nice. Doesn't quite go there though. All right, let's move on from that. I'll find something to go on there. I will have to come back to it. Let me just look at one more thing. I have this thing that I made too. It's a little sampler, little fabric. I did a little rub-on transfer there. I don't like the corners sticking out. I'm gonna move on. Let's find, I love this. I'm so happy with that. Okay, now this folds out. We have the envelope and then the envelope there. So that's taken. Let's find a home for this little thing. I could put a paper clip on the back of it and do a little stitch. Let me get our paper, hold on. Let me get I think those are pins. Let me get a paper clip. Let me see. I might have one of those little oval ones. Yeah, I have one of these little oval ones. And then what I can do is do like a little hidden paper clip on the back of this, and we can stick it on a page. That's another thing, is if you can't find a place for something, sometimes just adding a paper clip on the back of it that might take a few minutes to dry. I think I'm going to wait for that to dry before we place it down. Okay, I'm going to let that dry for a second. Let me see. Okay, while that's drying, let me find a place for this. I wasn't sure I was going to put this in the book or if I was going to save it for the cover of a book. I wasn't sure. I'm still not sure. I'm torn between wanting to put it into the book or using it as a topper of a book. I can't, obviously, okay, this can't be used as the outer part of a book because when you open it, this is a part of the back. So if I was to use this as a book and stuff things in it, you lose the image. So I was thinking of using it for the top of a book as like a, you know. So I'm not sure if I want to put it in here or if I want to use it for a future project. So where I'm not sure yet, let me just think about that a little bit longer and I'll find a home for this instead. I love this little, we made these together on a video. So I'm going to place this here. I'm going to place it there. I love this piece. And I think this actually opens to a tuck as well. Yeah, it opens from the left side for a tuck. We can just add some stenciled paper in here. Add that there. Okay, this is dried. Now I want to find a place to tuck this. Let me see. I don't want to put it over the... That's the front of the book. I don't want to do that. I already have a hidden one in this book, so I'll go to the second signature. Or the first. Let me see. It's getting chunky. It's getting harder to navigate the book. What about right here? Let me just look. Maybe on the top of here. Hey, would that work? Oop, I have something stuck. Yeah, I'm going to put it on the top here. So we're just going to paper clip that. See? Isn't that cool? So I just threw a paper clip on the back of that, placed it over the top. Now when you close the book, you can see it on the top. Isn't that cute? Sometimes, like I said, just throwing a paper clip on the back of a little ephemera piece or a project of yours can add so much to a book. Oops, I lifted the lace a little bit. Hold on a second. forgot this was... There we go. Like that. And then I can also use the other side of this paper clip to tuck something else underneath that. But what? But what? Maybe that's where I can put this. This is made by Heather in the bundle that I got. I love it. So now I have a home for it. All right, next, I want to add, how much time have we got? We're at 35. Okay, we have another 5 minutes before I do my drawing. I love this tag, but, ooh, perfect, right there. I can put it a little bit at the top here so that sticks out. Let me see. I'm thinking. All right. I hope you guys can see okay. Let me just bring this down a little bit, just so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to add this little piece of lace here on the bottom. Yeah, okay, hold on. I didn't want to just throw a tag on there. As the book gets full, it's harder to, it's harder to navigate the book because it wants to flip. All right, I'm going to add this lace piece here, and I'm going to wrap it around the other side. And it matches perfectly with this paper too. And now you have like a little lace piece right here, which is kind of cool because it's only on a little corner of it. And now we have this beautiful lace piece on the bottom. We made it into a pocket. I can stuff this in here, or I can just place it on top. It's still wet, so I want to be careful. Might have to wait until that dries. So for now, I'm just going to place it on top. But I do want, I'm wondering if I should use the other tag because it's a little less thick. Yeah, I'm going to use this tag instead because it's less thick on the bottom, so it's not going to stretch the lace out. I think I'm going to let it dry. I'll just put it like that for now. You get the idea of what I'm doing. I'll push it down further once it dries more, but that's how it's going to look. We have a spot there too. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let me see. Do 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 do. Sometimes it's just about playing with the paper. I have this little cute envelope. I've been wanting to put this in this book, I think. What do I think? What do I think? Ooh, doesn't that look pretty? Just look at this doily over this beautiful tag. Like, I love how that just lies with a little bit of embossment there. I love this whole corner right here. It's so pretty. I didn't want to put something over that embossed paper. I'm going to keep that just as it is. Let me see. I also have this, but I think that's way too wide. That is way too wide. I can always put another one of these down. I don't want to do two of the same thing. Oh my goodness. I'm running out of stuff on the desk to add. This just feels too bulky. I love this, but it just doesn't. What in the world? I don't know. What to add? All right. Get it together. Get it together. Let me see. I want to add a piece of this lace. Ooh, you know what I can do? Belly band time. Let's make this into a belly band. I've been dying to use this lace since I got it. So I can't squish this down for you guys to see. So I'm going to try and move it over a little bit. I wish I had one of those heavy weights to hold the book down. I might have to get one. I've seen someone use them before. I'm going to trim this because I want it to start at this part here. So I'm going to make a belly band on this piece of paper here. Okay, it's going to end right there. I absolutely love this lace. I couldn't wait to use it. Now I'm making it into a belly band. On the top, on the bottom. Glad I looked because I was actually going to put it down the wrong way. We have this. Like that. And that's going to be a little belly band right there. And we can put some ephemera in there later once it dries. I also want to add this into the book too. That would actually look really cute tucked in there, wouldn't it? Just to have a little bit of touch of hint. I gotta trim that actually. Hold on. I forgot to trim that. This would actually look nice underneath here. Ooh. How does that look? So I just put this piece here. I'm going to add a piece of this green lace on the edge of here as well, like I did with the other thing. There's like a little line here that doesn't have anything on it. So I'm just going to throw some lace edging on there. Sorry, I'm out of... I am so glad that I have the monitor to my right. I thought that was the best thing my husband set up for me. I can see myself. I can see the table and what I'm doing. So if I'm out of frame, I can see it. I know a lot of people in the past have done whole videos before and completely off frame. Oh my goodness. Like, I would be so sad if that happened. Because you can't redo what you just did, you know, especially if you're decorating a book. So I'm glad he did that for me. Okay, so I'm going to slide this in under the belly band. And we have a cute piece of lace on the edge of that as well. Isn't that cute? Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, we're at 45 minutes. So I'm going to just place this pink part right here, this pink lace, and then I'm going to do the drawing. And we will continue working on the book this week. I will do another day, probably Monday. No, not Monday. Yes, wait a minute. No, Monday's making it Monday. Probably Wednesday next week. We'll work on the book again. I have got to get a schedule going. I'm trying to think of what would be the best schedule for the channel. I have the making it Monday, and then we have the Saturday decorating the book and the drawing. But I need to find a special day for doing like tutorials, and I'm thinking this is going to go right here. I know that this is lace edge to begin with, but you can see it on the other side. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this lace piece on the edge because I love how that's going to stand out. And it's the perfect size too. The perfect length. I'm just going to trim the edge right there. Actually, I don't have to. That looks good the way it is. Be careful because the glue is coming through the other side of that. And see, you can see the pink on the other side. So that's really pretty. I actually like that. I like it. I like it. Okay. I think that's good. I think we did quite a few. Yeah, I like that. I like how that looks. Very pretty. Maybe I can just find one little home for this. This is so cute. It needs a home. It needs a home. What size? I'm trying to see where it's supposed to go in. I think this is this way. So we have to find a home for it. Nope, I already have one there. Right here. Let's see if it fits. Perfect. Perfect. It's a cute little home. As long as that doesn't get stuck. Let me see, I can just pull it out a little bit so I can probably put a piece of lace on the back of that, or I can do, oh, I don't have it with me right now. I have something I can put, unless I do the flower on the other side, but I don't want that to be squished. That'll be like really squished in there. That's okay. I'll find something in the next one. I think this paper clip's going to be too long. No, I think it'll be okay as long as I don't push it all the way in and it just kind of stays there on the edge. I like that. Okay. Great. Awesome. I love what we did today. Love it. Okay, my takeaway from today. My favorite placement is, where is it? I always like to show what my favorite little pieces. I love this. I love the poem and then the tag, which I can stuff in a little bit now that it's dried. This is my, nope, not that one. Where is it? You know what I'm talking about. You're like, I know what she's going to say. I know what she's going to say. Right here. This is probably my favorite part right here. I love this little piece right here. I love when things come together like that. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's do the drawing. Thank you so much for doing this book with me. All right, let me just place this on top. Okay. And now we're going to do the drawing. All right. Shake. All right, what are we going to do? I grabbed one. Here is the Making It Monday project. Fabric and lace snippets. How fun is that? Fabric and lace snippets. That's a lot of fun. So we're going to do that on Monday. I forgot who chose this, but I will get the name and I will write it in the description below. And that's what we're going to do on Monday. So I will think of some really cool fabric and lace snippets that we can do. I already have some ideas flowing through my mind, but we will go ahead and we'll make those. That'll be a lot of fun. Don't fret. Your project will be picked at some point if yours wasn't chosen. We have a whole jar of projects in here. So, all right, guys. Well, I am going to end the video here. Thank you so much for crafting with me tonight. Thank you for continuing to work on this journal. I cannot wait until it's finished. It's going to look so beautiful. I'm loving how it's coming out. And I appreciate you all. Leave a comment below. Like and subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you in the next video. Have a good night.